Pitmaster here. What is better in the street? I'm not talking about MMA, kickboxing, boxing. So all you martial arts guys, don't get all like, oh, a straight right is better than a left hook, and I don't know why he says that. I'm talking about self-defense, especially in a seminar or somebody that doesn't really train that much. What's better, a straight right hand or a hooking punch? Not just a left hook, but a hooking punch. And a lot of people say straight punches are always better because there's nothing quicker between 2 points than a straight line. I understand that. Okay? And some people say that they get more power with the straight right than the hook. Okay, I understand that too. That wasn't the question though. The question is, what is better in a street scenario? I say a hook. My favorite is the left hook, but a hook is better in a street scenario than a straight punch. And let me tell you why. Then you'll see my point. Okay, number one. In a street scenario, if you're not a trained fighter, your left is going to be innately stronger than your straight punch. It's going to be innately better. Okay? Let me tell you how I've proven that thousands of times over the years. When I'm holding my paddle and I'm teaching a new class or a seminar, and I say, okay, throw your hardest punch. 99.9% of all kids and adults are going to throw their rear hand hook, just like Dan Henderson does. Okay? Almost everyone's just going to, just like that. They're going to throw that punch when I say throw your hardest punch. I've never seen one new person who's never trained before, when I say throw your most effective strike, go like this. I've just never seen that happen. Because innately, right, naturally, more people are just going to swing their punches. So it's easier to teach someone to do something they're already doing. Now, for my more advanced students, like say Chuck Liddell. Chuck Liddell would always rather throw his straight right because he's trained with that since he was a kid in karate. So he's developed that punch. But in a short period of time, if you're trying to teach someone something, it's easier to throw what they will do naturally. Hooking is much more natural. It's much more a natural strike than a straight punch. Okay? So that's one reason. Another reason is the hook is more effective in a street fight is if you're talking to somebody, usually your hands are going to be here. And that's where the fight's going to break out. Okay? Usually you're not talking like this. From this position, maybe you have a better straight punch. I have a better left hook, but some people might have a better straight punch. But nobody has a better straight punch when they're in this position. You cannot throw a straight punch. You have to bring your hand up and then throw it. That's telegraphing. But on the other side of that, from this position here, I can throw a hook when my hands are at any position. You can't do that with a straight right. Okay? I'm going to show you. If my hands are here, you're talking to someone here. You don't talk to people like this. What are you talking about? No. You don't talk like this. You talk like this. So from this position here, I can throw a hook. I can't throw a straight right. You have to like put your hand up and then throw it. Because coming up from this angle here, that's not a straight right. That's an uppercut. Okay? You have to bring your hand up, chamber it, and then throw it. Okay? With the hook, I can swing it like this. A wrecking ball hook, I can throw a gazelle hook, right? So from this position, I can throw a right or a hook. But from this position, I can only throw a hook. So a hook is much more effective in most street situations because a lot of street situations start from 0 to fight. Okay? They don't go from 0 to here. Once they start in this position, once the fight already starts, yeah, your hands are up, a straight right's effective. But a first strike scenario, you're starting here. And from this position here, it's gonna be a hook. Reiterate one more time. The main reason is because most people naturally throw hooks. Okay? Naturally throw hooks. And it takes you longer to teach people how to throw effective straight punches. Okay? So unless they're a lifelong martial artist, okay, and you don't have much time to teach someone, it's much easier to teach what they do naturally to begin with and then build on that. That's why I think the hook's better. Okay, guys? Plus, I love to throw it more. All right, thanks for coming, guys. Bing.